thing I would say is that part of what made it so pungent in the first season for me as a viewer was that it was a very specific locale and the people were very specific. It was just how detailed each life was that sort of made it meaningful for me.
I agree with you. One of the things that we're lacking so much in society is empathy, period. That's like the base of why we even have to have this conversation. It's the inability to empathize with another being despite whether you agree or disagree with their morals, their faith. To me, this was a group of women who did not understand each other. But by the end of the season, because of the events that occurred, 5 women who would not normally relate to each other were able to put their differences aside to support and stand up for one another. And I think that's really powerful. That's the message I took away.
Then it's complicated by the union is based on a lie. Some friendships are formed because they're friendships, and some are forced friendships that then become stronger friendships because of terrible trauma and have to navigate that. So it's just interesting, the complexity of that, and I like that. And the more we sort of delved into that and didn't run away from that, I think the deeper and richer and probably more truthful we managed to get, which is what you were always fighting for through the whole piece.
Well, that was the thing I was most excited about this season, was that idea that you've calculated this perfect alibi and we're all colluding to tell the same story, but you know, invariably something is going to go on and someone's going to break the chain. And it's sort of waiting for who is going to break the chain. And it's really interesting.
And the lie is the glue that holds us all together, and it's also the thing that's going to break us apart.
I'm also deeply interested in how, in so much writing, and perhaps for women, there's a lack of interest in incremental growth. And there's an interest in how, by the end of this arc, this journey, we're going to become these evolved sides of self. And we're going to represent women well by our humanity or our maternal instincts, but you know, that each of us carry the lie and the damage, and as you said, this sort of forced friendships, because we're all deeply complex and we do share our brokenness. And in any community, as you said, if you're true to that character, this Monterey community, what evolves is something that all of us have dealt with in our own lives in some manner.
We're delving into topics that aren't frequently looked at from many different female perspectives. And we're all playing very different women, very complex, very dynamic. No one's good, no one's bad.
Everyone's going above and beyond, you know, everyone kind of knows their characters so well, and we call each other and say, what about this, what about that? This could be cool for you, this could be great for that. I love that moment that you did the other day. There's such a support system, and I think it just helps us do better work.
As mothers, sisters, actors, activists, it's just extraordinary to be with all of you and get to share that with you and learn from each of you.